If you're planning a wedding, or already married, or still looking for that special someone, don't miss the Bride Access Soul to Soul 5K and event on July 14th at Sugar House Park. Many prizes for the planning couple, and great prizes for those who've already tied the knot, plus a bridal fashion show, food tastings, and Utah's best event professionals. Celebrate love with us on July 14th. Visit brideaccess.com to register.
I'm Richard Fairchild. I'm one of the judges here at the University of Utah Ultimate Utah Wedding. I am from the university in the Trademarks and Licensing Office.
I'm Marcy with Bride Access. I'm the editor and I write the blog.
And I'm Kim with P5 Productions. I'm the wedding planner.
I'm Swoop, duh. I'm from the UUW.
Okay, let's get this judging started. And who do we have here?
I'm Ryan Lawrence.
I'm Tara Manzanares.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
Right,
well.
can you tell us your age?
No.
If you'll turn the camera off, I will.
Yeah. We want no evidence of it.
I'm 40.
Okay.
Yep.
35.
Okay,
Wonderful.
awesome. And why should we choose you to win this Ultimate Utah Wedding?
We are honestly the biggest Ute fans, and we love the couples that we've met today. They're awesome. We love to see this kind of spirit. We need more of it at a couple of the venues. But we seriously, this is what we do. We come here from about, what, this year it'll be August 30th, maybe a little bit before that because we like to prep. Getting ready for a game, we get ready for the season.
Yeah.
We come to all the football games, as many away games as we can. We do
the
that with
furthest you've traveled
gymnastics.
to a football
I've
game?
been to Notre Dame.
Yeah,
So that was
the Notre Dame game. Yeah, we had he had a ticket to go to the Sugar Bowl, but I don't know if you heard earlier, Gracie was born that year at the football game, so we.
So I now have an unused ticket to the Sugar Bowl.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
So that'll just be nice and posted on the wall in a frame.
for sure. For sure.
But yeah, but above even all of the athletic stuff that we do, we're part of the Crimson Club, and our seats don't, you know, we don't have to pay for Crimson Club for our seats. We just do that. We get to know the kids. We know a lot of the graduating students, love them.
We think it's very important.
Yeah, it's very important.
Where do you sit?
We sit over there in the northeast
end zone.
corner, right there in row
Just
1
where
by
the
the end
stairs
zone.
start, we're right there, that front row. So.
How long have you known each other?
We met in 06.
6 years.
And we haven't missed a football game together, save for one, when her brother got married.
No,
since
I've missed 2.
That's true. You missed for Gracie.
Yeah.
Before when you're
6 years,
pregnant.
only missed 2 games.
Wow, that's a good
Together.
record.
Yeah.
I've and that's about 11 years for me actually.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
we're going to let Swoop ask you a question now.
Cool.
A red-tailed hawk.
Is there any question? A red-tailed hawk,
You
man.
didn't say cougars.
No, red-tailed hawks pick up cougars and drop them in places where they need to go.
Just curious. He
There you go.
was just curious. I don't know why he asked that. I don't know. So
Yeah, it goes beyond athletics with us. It's about the students. We go to all the coaches' shows, get with the coaches,
We do.
whatever volunteering we can do. We seriously do not leave this property for
And
a
Swoop
good
can attest to
7-8
this.
months.
You've seen him.
He's seen you.
Okay.
He has seen you.
It's a time
And
commitment.
there's women's varsity teams and there's men varsity teams. Which one has more, men or women?
They have to be
They
equal
have to be
in
equal
NCAA, don't they?
No.
Oh.
There's
I
an
thought they
equal.
did.
Either men's or women's has more.
Oh, I'd guess women's then.
All right, that's right.
This is correct.
And can you name them?
Name them.
Name.
Well, you
Name
have
those.
Volleyball,
basketball,
Yes.
basketball,
Yes.
softball,
gymnastics,
gymnastics,
Softball, good.
yep, track,
Track,
swimming,
yes. And track and
s-
field also includes cross
Skiing.
country, but that's
Yep.
one of them.
yeah.
Skiing, yes.
Yep.
There's one more women's and there's 2 more women's.
Is there 2
And
more
they are
ones?
both outside,
Are they?
warm.
And I said softball, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have baseball. There's
And
only women's
No.
they're,
women's
they both
softball.
have a ball.
Tennis?
Yes.
Tennis? And golf.
and
Golf
golf.
is not.
Oh,
No,
really?
golf is not.
Oh.
That is not. But it has a white and black ball.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
I should have known.
You just named 11 women's varsity team. Good job.
That's awesome.
Good job.
Good job.
How many national titles does the skiing team have?
We just found that out at the Crimson Club.
11.
11.
We did.
Swoop,
We went,
are you influencing the? No. Okay. What
he was trying
year?
to throw me off. He said
What
2.
year was the Fiesta Bowl and what year was the Sugar Bowl?
It was in 04 and 09. It was the end of the 08 season for the Sugar Bowl. It was actually played in January, so it was in 09.
Okay.
Yes.
And the
Sugar
Fiesta Bowl was the end of the 04 season, actually played in 05.
Excellent.
Perfect.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Okay, who founded the University of Utah?
Brigham Young.
Very good. And what year?
1850.
1850.
And what year did they move to this location?
Was it 58? No, it would be after that.
1911? 1912? That's a good question.
Oh, the football field?
No, the whole university.
whole
Oh, the
University.
whole
Moved
university.
Yeah, they moved
here in a
to
year. 1880, 1900, or 1910?
1910.
1910.
1900.
1910.
Oh.
Close. Yeah,
Close.
1900 exactly.
Was it?
Who's got a question?
One thing you would change about the University of Utah?
That already happened. They went bye-bye.
No.
What?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know that I would. Make
We're
the
part of the
football season
Pac-12.
last longer, maybe. That's about all I can think of. Maybe about 4 more football games. Swoop.
Yeah.
Make it
We'll be in.
20 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
but
you
make 1 and 2 and 1s with everybody, so we have a 13-game home season, right?
All right. Who's better at handling money?
I was going to point to you.
Who does the dishes?
That's true. I actually do the dishes.
That's why he's a keeper, right?
Yeah.
Who cooks?
He does. We
Wow.
both
That's
do. We
pretty
share that.
split,
I do
yeah.
dinners. He does weekend brunches, and we
Yeah.
have family over. and
Breakfast
stuff
is
like
my
that.
thing. So on the
Yes.
weekends, I'll do breakfast.
So,
Sounds
so do
good.
you do chicken with the bones or or boneless chicken?
You don't have to take that. We got your back.
Where are you both originally from?
I was born here, but raised in New Mexico, and here in the Salt Lake Valley.
And
I'm
can you? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm from
No.
Bountiful, Utah. That's where I was growing up.
Okay.
And can you guys sing the fight song for us?
Sure
can.
Okay,
A
let's hear it.
am
Utah
too.
man.
You ready?
Yep.
I am a Utah man, sir, and I live across the green. Our gang, it is the jolliest that you have ever seen. Our coeds are the fairest, and each one's a shining star. Our yeah, you'll hear it ringing through the mountains near and far. Who am I, sir? Utah man am I. A Utah man, sir, will be till I die. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum-dum. We're up to snuff, we never bluff, we're game for any fuss. No other gang of college men dare meet us in the muss. So fill your lungs and sing it out and shout it to the sky. We'll fight for Durham Crimson for a Utah man am I. Go Utes!
Woo!
right.
Very good.
Gracie was
Yeah.
even doing it over there.
Oh,
Was she?
yeah. That was it.
We're usually the ones instigating that at away games.
Yes.
And at the gymnastics meets in Provo.
Yep.
And we have 3 or 4 other fans. We usually stand up and get everybody to start
Yep.
singing that with us in the band. Doesn't count. So,
All right. Who's your favorite superhero? And it can't be a hawk.
Kyle Whittingham.
Okay, and you?
Me? Probably Megan. Megan Marzu. She's awesome.
All right.
Movie star.
Yeah, seriously.
Coach, yeah.
What year did Swoop come here?
96.
Woo!
Whoa! Nice job.
Trivia.
It's his
Very
uniform.
good.
Exactly. How did you propose? Or who proposed?
He proposed.
I proposed.
Or should I tell them the Taco Bell story where I proposed? We always make fun of each other.
I
We're
know,
always
right?
proposing because it's funny. You know how those little Taco Bell pouches, the hot sauce? One of them says, "Will you marry me?" I'm all. But no,
Yeah.
he originally proposed.
There really wasn't much fanfare. We'd gotten home for the night, and
we were moving.
that, yeah,
We
that's
were
true.
moving
we were
in
moving.
together. It was our first place together. I had sold my home and he was moving out of his apartment. And in the middle of all that fanfare, he's just sitting there. He's like, "You marry me?" Like,
It just felt right, you know.
How
And
did you
so
know? How did you know that she was the one?
Other than the fact that
I'm
she's
just
a Utes
kidding.
fan.
Yeah, that was a big factor.
That was a big factor. You know what? It just is something that felt right. You know, we met at work. We met at work. Yeah, she came in for an interview, and we kind of bantered back and forth talking. She was actually married, being separated at the time, and
yeah, it was weird because it was kind of like an annoying. Get out of my. No, I know more than you. Get away from me. And it started that way.
There was some of that going on. We got on each other's nerves a little bit.
Yeah, there was no throwing of pencils.
We still do.
Or anything
It's
in the
true.
office.
You will forever.
Now you guys have a little girl, Gracie.
Yes, we do.
When did you find out that your wife was, or soon-to-be wife, was in labor?
I found out that she was in labor about 45 minutes to an hour after we just crushed the Cougars in 2008.
That's perfect.
So
She had been in labor all day.
she'd been in labor all day.
Yeah.
So you didn't. How come you didn't let them know?
There was no reason to tell anybody. It was all about the Utes that day. It was our perfect season. Come on, people.
You didn't want to
Oh, it was so awesome. I mean, Shaky came out here on the field to tell him to, go elsewhere with our hookah dance or whatever you call it. And it was so awesome. It was a great year.
It was.
Yeah, we tailgate. And so I got up that morning and I thought there is no way. When it was my due date, women don't go into labor on their due date. It's unheard of, But we had been teased all season. You guys did that on purpose, and you're gonna have the baby at the game.
When she told me what the due date was, I went to a calendar.
Yep.
First, and I'm going through it. I'm like, that ain't happening. That's not happening. There's no way.
We got a timeout.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Did you
Yeah.
have her? How long?
It was a couple, not too.
It was early Monday morning.
It was very early.
She
Yeah.
checked in not long after the game, and then was in the hospital.
So it was a night game.
It was
Yeah,
it was
it
a
was-
late. It was a late game on Saturday.
So not too long. Not too long.
Right.
Where's your dream vacation?
I think it would be different for both of us. I want to go back. My family's from Spain, and so
Okay, so you
I would
want
like
to
to
Spain.
go back.
That sounds
Yep.
good. Okay, where would you go?
I really would like to go somewhere back to where our country was started, back to Boston, and do a tour between Boston, Washington D.C., New York. And I'm more of a city. She's more of a beach, and But
Well, there's 2 vacations.
there you go. We'll have to do 2 of them. Exactly.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
How
we got-
many initials did Matt? What?
Interception.
Interception. Wasn't that like 7?
6.
Oh,
6. It was his record, if I'm not
Is
mistaken.
that right? You can't stump him. You keep trying to stump him and you can't.
And I was here for every one of them.
Okay, how many kids do you guys want?
that's
As many
it.
as we've got.
One. You want one.
We have the one. I have 3 boys, and then we have Gracie. So
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
got
so
your
you're-
girl.
yes, I
You're
got my
maxed.
girl.
You're maxed
There you go.
out.
They occupy a lot of our time between that
Yep.
and the time we commit to Utah events. It's a pretty
Yep.
busy schedule.
What time does tailgating start?
soon
Tailgating
as we
depends on
wake
what time
up.
the game starts. But
So-
it's
so
about
it's
8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., in that range.
All right.
So
Does Gracie come to the games with you?
without exception. She
Oh,
goes
yes.
to these games, she goes to gymnastics meets, and she goes to basketball games.
She goes
And
to
she
everything.
loves every bit of it.
The
She'll-
boys are a little hit and miss. We've got one that really loves football, one that really loves basketball, and they both like gymnastics, of course. Beautiful girls, so.
They're not
And awesome
Right.
girls.
Where was your first date?
It was actually here. It was a football game. Yeah.
What game was it?
It was the opening game in 07. Excuse me, it was 06. It was in 06. And you know what? I'm embarrassed. I don't remember what the game was. We were going to look
You
that
were
up
just
so we
thinking
knew
about
just in
her.
case.
That's okay.
I was. It was all about
Okay,
Tara that
That's a
day.
good answer.
I think he really was checking me out because a lot of girls are like, they say they're into football, but are they,
Yeah.
And I'm like
Yeah,
in
that's
front of
true.
him on the stands cheering, you gotta come on, ref. And he's like, oh yeah.
That's no kidding. The only person that yells louder than myself and a couple of my buddies that sit over with us is her. And I
love it.
I knew it.
I love it.
She puts up with all of it. She gets into it. She's part of it.
I don't
And
allow people
she's
to
as
sit.
passionate as I am. And I love every
How long
second
does
of
it take you to your voice to recover after the game?
next
Usually
game.
24 hours.
The next game. Remember, I went a whole week without a voice.
Yeah, that's true.
And got it back the
Usually
next game.
It depends on sometimes it is longer than that. That's true.
What was the first movie you saw together?
We don't go to movies hardly at all.
No, we sat on the couch and watched. It had Matthew McConaughey and that girl with the crazy Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. What's that movie called?
That one.
It's that one.
That one.
I know I can picture the movie.
Okay.
can't remember the name of it.
And what's your,
No, that's
it. You got it. Swoop
yeah,
shot.
failure to launch. Yes.
That's it.
failure to launch. Good job, Swoop. Man, we're so glad you're here.
Obviously paid attention to the movie.
And what's her favorite restaurant?
La Frontera.
And what's his?
His is probably Robintino's.
Yeah, that or La Frontera.
Or La Frontera. Yep.
Okay, can we just wrap up? Give us your final statement. Or do you guys have any other questions for him?
No.
Cool.
Do you, Swoop? Okay, wrap it up. Tell us anything you want that you haven't said.
We think that being a Ute fan is so much more than buying shirts and hats and attire. It's about being part of the program, and it's about representing the U. You know, for example, the first thing I do before I come to a football game, and I'm not lying about this, I make sure the car's clean. Because if it's got Utah stickers all over it, and we're going to bring it up here to the stadium, it needs to represent, and that's truly how we feel about it.
And we represent the U. It's not, we don't have just stickers for football or gymnastics. Everything that you see is Pac-12, and it's got the drum and feather. It's
a time commitment. It really is. We spend up to 4 days a week sometimes, depending on what part of the season you're in, doing something with the athletics department. So thank you. We appreciate the opportunity. This will be a complete honor for us.
Well, let us give you these. You may have seen this before. Take this picture out.
Okay.
Put your own wedding announcement or engagement picture inside of there so it becomes custom to you. Inside, there's tabs that help you keep everything organized while you're planning your wedding. So, and you can put notes in there and put things in, take things out. You see some things that you really like, you slip it in. It keeps everything organized. And after your wedding, it doesn't get thrown away. Your memory is all in right here. You guys couldn't be more honored to be part of the Ultimate Utah Wedding. And on behalf of the University of Utah and Bright Access and all the wedding professionals that are going to be involved, congratulations on being in love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here you go, and good luck to you.
We appreciate it.